まあ、フェノムもケンであったりキャミーであったり、
そうです。
でベイギーは、ザンギエフ、そして、ビッグバードがラッシード、アングリーバードが、まあ、ケン、ゴーキなど。
そうですよね。
どの辺
の場合は、
はい、
ザンギエフ結構いい勝負があって、
そうですね、
レジも出る可能性も
ありますね、
はい、
まあ、デュアルケビンがね、
はい、そうですよね。
ザンギエフ苦手っていう感じで、
はい、
いつも苦しめられているというところもありましたが、
その強さはないですね。So we're just discussing the potential picks that the Ninjas in Pajamas might go with, of course.
マクセさん、あ、どうも格闘ゲーマーのコクニと申します。本日 SFL2024 ワールド、日本応援会やりたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。ただもう始まるんですけど、うどん頼んじゃってうどん食いながらやります。じゃあちょっとマイクだけ消しときます。ちょっと楽しみますから、ゆっくりね。ごめんね、ちょっとマイクだけ消しとくわ。食い終わるまでちょっと待ってね。早速かけるさんで一稼ぎしていると嘘を聞いたの本当ですか？本当です。一稼ぎって何ですかね？わかんないけど。ちょっとうどん食うよ。ごめんね。
関係ないというところですね。一勝は一勝という形で加算されていきます。
So it's not going to be the points that decide the leaders. It's going to be the wins. Whoever's got the most wins is going to be who gets the advantage in first place.
さあ、それでは準備できたようなので、こちら忍者ツインパジャマスリーダーフェノム選手より先方の選手お伝えいただきましょう。お願いします。
It looks like we're ready to reveal the Ninjas in Pajamas team order and character selection. So let's jump into that right now with Phenom.
はい、お願いいたします。
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, the first member of Team NIP to play is me.
Phenom 選手が先鋒です。
さあ、先方はフェノムとなりました。キャラクターと操作タイプはキャラクターだけちょっと聞いてみましょうか。
キャミーです。
キャミーで
クラシックのキャミーです。
ああ、なるほど。先方はフェノム、キャミー、操作タイプはクラシックとなりました。それでは先方の両選手はスタンバイをしていただきます。
So, as you see on the screen, Phenom has gone first with Cami in Classic. Alright, players on standby, thank you.
さあ、それではここからは実況席の皆さんよろしくお願いします。
これからも願っていきましょう。
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had a fantastic time with Capcom Cup 11. Again, congratulations to Kakaru for taking the dub there and etching his name in Street Fighter 6 history. But now we have to close out this 5-day celebration with Street Fighter League World Championships, and we're kicking it off with the first seeding match here. Myself, Jammers, and Cola opening things up. Cola, talk to me. How are you feeling for this one?
Well, it's very exciting. Good to see Good 8 squad on the stage again. They were the winners of not only Street Fighter League Japan in 2022, but also in the finale of everything. They had a rough season in the very first season of Street Fighter 6. Didn't even make it to the halfway point, but they're here. They're now after taking reject and looking very, very strong, very, very powerful. In terms of like the order, going down the list is what I expect overall.
ちょっとごめんね、うどん食うからごめんな。鼻鼻炎大丈夫か？一応薬飲んだけどわからん。
So I like the positioning of what they have.
いやめちゃくちゃ寝たわ。疲れてた。俺めちゃくちゃ寝た。あと爆寝来たからかな。むっちゃ寝た。びっくりした。でしかも昨日さ、一日1回しか飯食わんかったじゃん。おにぎりしか。むっちゃ寝れた。びっくりする。これ最初誰だっけ？ガチ君。ガチ君だっけ？ガチ君のガチ君対フェノムかな。いやマジでね。だって俺10時半ぐらいまで寝たの。10時かな。俺寝たの11時とかだよ。12時間ぐらい寝たよ。いやマジで。俺びっくりしちゃった。こんな寝れるんだね。俺ほんとびっくりしちゃった。疲れてたのもあるけど、ケツも痛かったじゃん。ケツもなんかでも寝すぎてケツ痛いんだけど、昨日おにぎりだけでおにぎりしか食ってないじゃん。
I was
で
part of
胃腸が休まってたのもあるし
SFL2024 Logan and Yan
疲れてたのもあるし
Also special shouts to F-Word. It's such a shame he couldn't be with us there, but he was
あとなんだ
watching in spirit. And
あと
listen,
爆寝かなマジで本当よかったフル充電できただからちょっと今からうどん食います なんでマイクちょっとごめん楽しむねこれ楽しもう
But I know NIP extremely well. I can probably predict what the order's going to be, but I'm not going to spoil the rest of it for you. So, if anything, we'll just let Phenom take the charge, and hopefully, the respective teammates follow suit.
Now, on paper, I think he should be taking the charge quite a bit. I feel like he's going to be a very important part. Over in Street Fighter League Japan Finals, Cammy was such a big problem for a lot of these characters. Rashid is definitely one of those matchups that I feel like Cammy loves to fight, along with Sim, along with Bison. But that's why we saw Pugera come out with the DJ to try to fight that and combat that. So again, as you mentioned, Pugera was kind of like that question mark. Who's going to come with? He's going to have a secondary selection to fight for Cammy. That was a big part of why they were able to make it through against Reject.
We'll come on to Pugera in a second because he is the enigma of this whole fixture in general. But let's focus on the captains here as well. Let's forget, because you did bring it up, right? Good 8 squad. They have won a Street Fighter League championship before, but guess what? Phenom's actually a 2-time SFL EU champion. He done it first with Nordavin.
True.
And then he went and done it with NIP. And listen, you thought your phone upgrade was good. Let me tell you about the team selection for the upgrade, as you can see it with Big Bird and Angry Bird. Dominated Street Fighter League Europe for very good reason here. And hopefully, in front of this massive crowd of the Japanese audience, they can see at large how formidable NIP is as a whole. The guys are coming in. Ladies and gentlemen, the first fixture is going down here. It will be the Moose going up
みんな応援するぞガチコ応援するぜ気合い入れて日本応援じゃ
going up against one of the strongest machines. Let's see the Street Fighter competitive era. Game 1, let's kick it off.
Slightly similar in styles. You know, Gachikun more of a defensive sort of Rashid player. But also initiate with fireballs, with the perfect carry was there. Phenom was aware of how Gachikun would like to play. Started with the fireballs, and that's getting defeated already. Already up in the corner with that strike, though, which Cammy loves to do.
Oh, misses the combo there, but he's going to get a conversion into the Eagle Spike. And one of the things I really love about Gachikun is his frame kills as a Rashid specialist. So keep an eye on how tight his execution will be. Fantastic perfect parry. Situational awareness on the different version of the Arabian Cyclone. And punishes accordingly there, Phenom.
Better have that. I mean, you got a Rashid on your team. It makes sense. Gachikun has got to present something a little bit different. I think he is a little bit more on the fireball sort of gameplay, trying to initiate a little bit before he walks him down. I think maybe Big Bird's a little bit more active. As Gachikun does so, he is getting walked to the corner. Phenom going to lame this out. Ooh, he tapped the parry. Maybe that's for a little bit later on.
And this is where the neutral is a bit tricky, right? Because if you force Rashid to play fundamentally, he does get exposed in a couple of areas there, which Phenom is trying to look for a whiff punish when need be. But that's why Gachikun's being extremely patient and not wasting any space or any time. You can see it there. No button press, no whiffs.
So see, as this match goes on, level 2 already built up.
Big
Looking forward to heavy kick. Maybe that was commitment against the crouching kick that he thought he saw or could come through. Preemptiveness does not work out here. Phenom's got to lead that lame style. He'll be working out, pecking away.
Charges up the whirlwind shot. Going to use the air current to close the distance as well, so he can get a button in there. And he's going to get a conversion into the Eagle Spike again. Try to get Phenom to shimmy, but he didn't take the bait. And fantastic discipline there from Phenom on defense, taking that first round.
15 seconds. Beautiful stuff from Phenom to lame him out. And playing in the jungle that Gachikun would like to play. You know, slowly walking him down, footsie-based style. You know him for it. Counter combo off the light starter. Ends it with the Oki. Gets a crouch fierce all in the gutty works. Ends it with the DP. Damage is racking up here. Phenom now pressing the issue as he smells blood.
There you go. Crouching medium punch that counter hit, but he couldn't get a conversion there, Phenom. So he's just going to wait for one button to connect so that he can get a combo into that level 3, because he is firing on all cylinders. But there's going to be a counter hit with that punish counter drive impact. And we're going to get frame kill there. Can he get a grab? Not quite. He did have the frame advantage, but there's that grab I was looking for. And he's going to do a wake-up Delta Red Assault. Survey says, as Yites would say, because I'm actually not sure about this one.
Hey, still alive. But good to not use the OD, so that's more to play with. OD
He can't call the tornado. He can't call the tornado.
OD dive kick. I think he's probably looking for that intention, right? At that spacing. Probably a fireball would have came out. Still committed to get the dive kick to get the first kill. First game here to Phenom.
Now, there are a couple of characters that really are a nightmare to Rashid, and I know Gachikun has put in extensive work in this matchup in particular, outside of one or two other characters. And just to give you a fun fact, when you check people's CFNs and see what they invest the most hours into, I believe Gachiken has the highest amount of practice hours with over 2.5K.
Oh, yeah, a real one.
That was the last time I checked. He was playing Rashid, so you do need to do it overtime with no extra pay.
Yeah. Well, hold on now. Let's relax on that. You definitely get quite a bit of extra pay when you play this character, especially with that level 2 when you have the secret sauce with that.
Show me your pay slip.
Hey, relax. You know, all I'm saying is, I'm not gonna bitch my character. Anyway, ODDP last season would have been a bust out to a side switch, so Phenom has to work a little bit harder right now. And there is the whip punish, looking for that crouching mid kick now. Gachiken pressing issue. The OD dive kick against a throw. Fantastically done. We'll go back to mid-screen.
Oh, we've already seen significant improvements there from Gachiken's neutral, being a little bit more faster, more elusive, what we know Rashid for. And he gets that perfect parry punish into the spiral arrow there, St. Cola.
Hey, careful now. Stand medium, trying to find that nice close range, commit to that forward medium punch.
Level 2.
Unfortunate, dump out the bar.
And he went for a level 1 instead, because spin drive smasher should close it out. He was firmly aware, and he believes that he only needed the super art 1 to close that one out. And Gachiken is falling behind Cola.
Oh, get that walk-up jab again. Has initiated that lane style, and now he gets to confidently walk forward with these jabs and mediums. Perfect parry is there. Let's get the knockdown, dash up, medium
Tornado's
slide.
coming. Yeah, the tornado's coming.
Got to. Make it safe and solid.
Well,
the Windy City Kid.
That's the only time he's had to call it thus far anyway. Phenom's going to handle this really well, and he's just going to have to block and replenish some drive gauge. And he's going to try and set up the safe jump here. This is important. And he gets it. Safe jump coming. Oh, empty jump low instead. He's got another opportunity here, so if Phenom gets this wrong, that's going to be the round.
Yo.
Is it high or low?
Mix up. Oh, he wants to shimmy the finesse and plus will put him to rest. Fantastically done. Has been saucing with the corner with a lot of the strongest mix in the world. Strike and throw.
I'm telling you, man, that is one of Rashid's strongest traits. That float open in this situation in the corner there. But he has to take you to the corner because the magic only happens for Rashid in the corner.
That's true.
He can take you there with one combo, but he has to do a little bit of work to get there in the first place. Gets another punish counter dive kick there in the neutral to Phenom.
That's the throw. Gachiken with the driver's forward heavy kick.
Tornado's coming again. He's going to call it again.
使うね。
You're right. Get that proper knockdown.
はい、バーンとまで行くよ。
That's easy to do as in previous seasons, so you have to make sure that you do
はい、ナイス。
it correctly.
Phone him out.
Oh, yeah, he
はい、ナイ
does.
ス。
As you mentioned, has the enhancement still. The throw, he'll take
Nice.
it.
Got the pressure. You got to hold this straight.
Yeah. No gap.
Nasty drive, impact, reset, and Gachiken
Boom,
finds a
boom.
way
Okay.
to equalize here for Good 8 squad. Again, the captain doing his duties.
ノーキャンはヒット確認されたらきついな。
We are not going down without a fight. This is only the first picture
手
today,
出てます
Colin.
わ。
It's so exciting, my heart.
キャンセルはな、調べるけど。
Gachiken's playing this. You know, you mentioned the footsie game not being so strong for the side of Rashid. He's got to use a little bit more drive gauge compared to other characters, and the way that you can walk down people with Cammy makes it very difficult. However, on the reverse side of things, Gachiken is making the
日本
most
何時
of
か
the interaction. Knock down to level 2, as we mentioned, to make
今
sure
日本やってます。
make sure you can actually get that
日本
down.
対今
In the corner,
ヨーロッパ。
racing the drive gauge.
Well, let's pay attention to how Gachiken has made the micro adjustments to send Phenom into the corner and then make him guess with all the frame kills, all the setups here, because Phenom's actually been handling himself well, but when he's put in the corner against Rashid, that's when the $1 million question is being asked. He's going to get a punish counter throw fortuitously. Nice check.
Yeah, that jab is doing wonders right now. Gets a counter combo. Very good stuff here for Phenom. Playing a little bit more on the lamer side, back to the basics.
Oh, he tried to get
うまいな、
a
相手。
Arabian Sky High there, but Phenom shut him down and swatted it back on the floor.
Hey,
and that
Gachiken.
is going to be good damage here. Just
Phenom
ending the
うまいな。
counter swipe. That's correct.
Delay a little bit. Could have finished the job, but the heavy kick will still be jail, no bail. Walling him out. Not
ル
letting
ール
him
3
leave.
先。
Like we said, no wasted air, no pun intended, no wasted movements here for Gachiken.
Hey!
He's going to get another whip punish across the
俺
screen.
カプコンカップ出れるから、マジ気合入ってんだよ、こ
Perfect
れ。
against defensive dive
来年の出れるから。
Delayed crouch medium punch from Rashid is perfect against
回らなくてよくなるから。
wake up dive kick on defense.
I think Gachiken has that answer. Had the pickup too as well. Get the counter off that crouching jab for the crouching mid kick to Link. Like Mixer. Is time a throw?
Yeah,
nice.
sir. Makes
Good
sense.
call, Cola. And then this
Right.
time he changes it up because the dive kick
削りたい。
has been stopped before.
Nice.
Perfect parry into the conversion. Will close it out
Okay.
with a crouching heavy punch. And
さあ、お互いフルフル。 頑張
he
れ。
is going down and making sure Phenom works for this win.
Got him sweating. I like that. Again, crouch block and the crouch mid kick has been hit continuously. I haven't seen Phenom be able to expose those toes continuously. No whip punch, but we'll finally find the entry point right here. Target combo, spiral arrow. Waits for a little bit.
Nice grab.
No back throw happening here.
Good back.
後ろ投げ。はい。
Again. He's got to call it
熱そう。
again.
Win condition. Go.
Just weighing it out. He might have to actually just deplete the drive gauge. Yeah, just take the drive gauge damage.
いやー、マジか。ノーゲージ。
Worked out for
ノーダメージ
Phenom
か。
here.
And again with the drive rush.
頑張れ、リーサル、頑張れ。
Drive bar so far, well spent here for Phenom. Burns himself out, but knows if he can get a significant conversion right now and put this man close to the rim. Now definitely, I think with a big jump, it could be able to get it.
He's coming again. It's going to come again. He's got to hold it. If he gets grabbed after the tornado, he might be screwed. Oh, yeah. Don't kick it out, please don't.
風投げて
As well, because the level 3's there.
Yeah, you're right.
投げないの
Through enhancement.
うわー、
He got him. He got him. He got him. The blitz.
いやいや
Into the EX.
ガチ君そこでシミ1ラウンド目にシミ狙って遅らせコパン食らったのにそこでシミ多分人読みだなこれ。フェノムは投げ抜けするって人読みだな。絶対それ集中だったな。徹底してやってたもんな。いやナイスマジで。いやよくまくった。さすがガチ君だわ。すげえな。熱い。うどんだけ足りない。足りんかったらおにぎり頼む。昨日おにぎりマジハマった。おにぎりマジハマっちゃった昨日。美味しかったおにぎり。おにぎりだったら音出んだね。
Handled the neutral really well, but again, he was getting a lot of defensive dive kicks to connect. He was whiff punishing things where Gachikun was whiffing here and there. He played solid. He played by the book. Nothing wrong, but like we said, where Rashid
いやすごい。いやマジですごいよこれは。ガチ君ナイスだよ。相手にバード2人ってことは実際グッパチ対リジェクトやな。もうほんとそうだね。さあちょっと待ってよ。
You don't want to deal with Rashid's throw loop, but also if you whiff a grab, he's got all that drive gauge. He's got a safe jump that's got 20 different ways into it, right?
ガチ君さすがだな。
You bring up about the drive gauge. Just in general, he had so much when he was in the corner, built him up at level 2, or if we took him there, he would already have a lot.
なんで俺 RTX5080 でコクの配信見てんだろう。それは言ってやろうかお前に。お前が俺のこと好きだからだよ。